What's up, fellow Grand Meal students? This is about how to get out of your head. I know this is a very important course for all of you because you all have expressed some concern and some problems about like just being in your head, and you want to be able to fix that. So let's talk about it. So let's talk about why the past holds you guys back. Okay. Move this over here in the meantime. All right. Depending on how old you are, those are the amount of years that are holding you back from being the man that you want to be. For example, if you are 26 years old, you have 26 years of conditioning. If you are 33 years old, you have 33 years of conditioning. And each of these conditioning has a certain amount of behaviors and habits that you have committed to. If you've been 33 years of being afraid of approaching women, it's going to take much longer for you, technically, much longer for you to get over that. If you're 21 years old, it's just 21 years of conditioning. But here's the thing. The impact is different per person. When I started getting out of my head, I would say it was about probably when I was around 28 years old was when I started getting out of my head. Like I really started taking actionable steps. I was taking actionable steps before 28 as well. My self-development journey has begun since I was probably like 12 years old, I would say, roughly around 12 years old. But I started getting mentoring and coaching when I was about 27, 28, roughly. The only reason why I'm at a point of privilege where I can do coaching and help you guys out is because I've given myself permission and I've let go of so many things that were holding me back. Also, I believe it's a God-given gift that I was able to grow so quickly so I can help guys out. I truly believe that. So I've also forgiven myself from the past, right? If the past is still holding you back, like I wrote in this point right here, you have not forgiven yourself for uncalibrated habits. What's an uncalibrated habit? An uncalibrated habit could be such as like you going up to a girl and lying to her, being afraid to approach her, saying a weird thing when you go up to her. It's a variety of different things. Anything that is just not in tune. It's like, when you have a guitar and you're playing it, say you play a string, say you're playing a guitar and you hit a string that just doesn't sound good. You're like, doom, 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 then go, like that. That's an example of an uncalibrated habit or something that's uncalibrated. It's like it's not in tune. The guitar plucking was just not completely in tune. Now, it may not sound good, right? But you keep playing the guitar with like a weird tune to it. And what happens is like you'll just keep playing that guitar tune in that same way when you're playing it to the girl, for example. It doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good, but you don't know what to do, how to change it until you find a guitar instructor to help you with that. Look at me as your guitar instructor to help you out with that. So I come in, I give you the awareness. We help you forgive yourself for whatever has held you back in the past, so then you can be more calibrated. Really, guys, the way to get over the past is seriously just forgiveness. Forgiving yourself will allow you to go really, really, really quickly and grow to become the man that you're destined to become. Another reason why the past holds you back, like I mentioned, you weren't aware of the things you could have changed. Like you could have the awareness, and other times you don't know that what you were doing was weird and uncalibrated. There's another reason why the past holds guys back. So acting arrogantly of things you need to change. Okay. The kind of guys that are in my community are the kind of guys that are humble and they know they need help. These are the kind of guys that like to help. You're humble. You're not afraid of asking for help. You want to grow. If you're not humble, you will not become a master of your domain. You will not become a professional of living your life. I don't like working with guys that are arrogant. I don't like working with guys that are rude. I don't like working with guys that are defensive. I like working with men that are humble and say, you know what? I know where I'm at is not the best place to be. Just tell me everything I need to know so I become the man, so I can become that guy. A guy who has thick skin, a guy who can prevail and succeed and thrive, not just survive. Putting yourself down for whatever reason is another reason why the past holds you back. You talk shit about yourself. You don't believe in yourself. After, let's say, a girl rejects you, oh, all girls don't like me. Okay, that's just one girl, but now all of a sudden all the girls don't like you. Not asking questions is the reason why the past holds you back too. Guys, if you don't ask questions in this community, and if you're on one of my immersions and you're not asking questions, you're not showing up to group coaching calls, you're just fucking holding yourself back. Guys, any opportunity for me to join a free coaching call, I took full advantage of that. Any opportunity to go on a YouTube live stream and ask questions and call into shows and pick their brains, like pick the mentor or the coach's brain, I did it. That's why I am where I am, and I grew so fast. Like, again, around 27, 28, 33 at the time of this recording this video, I grew very quickly. Very, very quickly. Because I told myself there's something on the other side for me that I can grow and develop and become. And I humbled myself. And I asked a million questions. And I still ask a lot of questions. Even when I was in college, I asked a fuckload of questions. I wanted to advance. I wanted to be ahead of the class. And I always asked questions that helped me discern myself from all the other students. I didn't want to be just like everybody else. I wanted to be different. By understanding myself, understanding my identity, I am different. I move different. And the women I've interacted with in the past, they saw me different. At the time of this recording, my girlfriend and she sees me differently. She respects me. She cherishes me. And I cherish her and I respect her too.